How about that?
Yeah, right?
Oh, how cold is it out there?
It's chilly. Temperatures in the 40s, but we're not going to see it dip any lower because we have this warm fronts coming through.
It's going to go up, huh?
So it could go up a couple of degrees. So a much milder start tomorrow morning. I'll show you that in a second, but I did want to talk about this rain. So take a look at the rain totals for some of our areas so far this month. In Portland, we're getting closer to 2 inches. We're still actually a little bit below normal for where we should be, for where we are in November, believe it or not, but we are. But watch this. Drop down to Astoria. I mean, they already had record rain Saturday, the most rain on that day in 24 hours ever, where it almost hit 3 inches in that period, and we've had 11.5 inches about. So we are at a major surplus there, 5.84 inches, and just look at this picture right now, and it just does not want to stop up there. And so we continue to see the heavy rain targeting areas to our north and west, and on up into Washington too. So far today, almost half an inch and 52 degrees, getting ready for some strong winds to interact with that heavy rain as we head into tomorrow. And then look at this, lots of deep moisture, and it's all continuing to still head right in our direction. So tracking the rain right now, and it's coming down more heavily back towards the coast and the coast range. So still some steady light rain in Portland at this point, but you can see where the heavier stuff is. Zooming on in fact, we're getting a little bit of breaks between Oregon City and back towards Malala there. Estacada to very light rain. It does get a little bit more heavy as you head towards Corbett, and then of course the Cascades still getting that snow, and that'll continue to happen through the rest of this evening. But we will have to watch for those snow levels to go up as again a warm front's going to be moving in tonight. And so winds will change direction. They're out of the east right now. They'll come in from the south, and it will be breezy at times tonight. We'll see winds gusting up near 25 miles an hour, and temperatures could go up a few degrees. So we're looking at lows tonight right around 50 degrees. Here's a breakdown for tomorrow for the metro area and for really most of the valley too. Tomorrow morning, 55 degrees, a much milder start than this morning, and we'll have to watch out for a few spotty showers around, and we'll keep potential for a few stray showers to pop up for most of the morning. And then we get into the second half of the day, and right around 4 o'clock, between 4 and 6 p.m., we're going to have a front sweeping through. That's when the winds are going to get really gusty for us. We could see gusts up near 35 miles an hour for Portland, and we're also going to be watching for some heavy rain to move in, and it could drop our temperature. So after highs in the upper 50s, we'll see a big drop once those showers roll through. As far as rain totals go, how much will we see by the time we wrap things up tomorrow, counting tonight? And we're looking at anywhere from half an inch, maybe a little bit more than that. Of course, looking at some totals nearing 3/4 of an inch as we pass the border up into southwest Washington and Astoria. Could be looking at another inch or so out of the system. Your rain and cloud forecast tomorrow morning. Again, some spotty rain around. We go into the afternoon, most of it holding off before the lunch hour. By the time the lunch hour hits, heavy showers for the coast. That swings through the valley, and that's when we're going to see those heavy rains really right in time for that rush hour. So it could be a little rough out there on the roads tomorrow evening. We wake up Wednesday morning and we're mainly dry. We may have some spotty showers pop up early in the afternoon, and then we're waiting for the next system to move in. So another wet end to Wednesday. So we'll have to wait a little while to really try to dry things out. Take a look at this live picture from our Mount Hood Meadows camera, and you can see that snow continues to come down. It's definitely been a beautiful sight, and we're going to see more of it tonight. And then tomorrow it turns on the wet side, unfortunately. Snow levels go up to 7,000 feet, but then they do drop again for Wednesday. So at least we'll get it to change back over into some snow by the end of the week. High wind warnings in effect for the Cascades. The east slopes of the Cascades, places like Bend, Madras, Lapine, are going to have to watch for winds gusting tomorrow up near 60 miles an hour. Same thing as you head into Washington, and then for the coast, we could see some gusts up near 65 miles an hour. So that's for tomorrow. Here's your forecast. Highs in the mid to upper 50s, rain and wind for coastal areas with those strong gusts, high wind warnings. I-5 upper 50s, spotty rain and gusty winds, but not strong enough for any warnings. Central and east will have those really windy conditions, gusting to 45. And then your Cascades will be watching for the rain to move in. And then we're looking at some showers that could be heavy at times for the gorge as well. 7-day forecast here, and temperatures will climb tomorrow, upper 50s. Then it's back to highs in the low 50s Wednesday, Thursday, and pretty much for the rest of the week. We try to dry things out a bit for the weekend with just slight chances for some spotty rain here and there.
Incredible to think that Astoria's had almost a foot of rain since the 1st of November.
Yeah, they had it doesn't want to stop there. It's like there's hardly any time to get a break from the rain. It's just nearly continuous, and it looks to stay that way for a couple more days.
Wow.
Thanks, Kristen.
Okay, so